Hey everybody, and welcome to a very, very special episode of Biscuits of Britain. Notice that today's episode is Biscuits of Britain and not Biscuits of Britain and Beyond. And that's because today is episode 20. I cannot believe there's been so many episodes. But yes, we're doing episode 20, and I asked a little while ago what biscuits should go head to head. And I got an overwhelming response. Before I reveal what biscuits are on the biscuit plate, I will of course make a cup of tea. I'm only going to put one tea bag in, and this one is Yorkshire tea, always decaf. Give a little stir, pop the lid on and let it brew. So on the biscuit plate today we have two big boys of the biscuit world. I just need to point out that if you hear any funny moaning or random noises, I have had to put my puppy in the room with me while I film, because it doesn't work when she's downstairs because she likes to squeak toys. So she's currently laid next to the window ledge in the sun having a nap. I've gone for biscuits without chocolate on, and that's because I wanted to go really original with today's biscuits. So we have both biscuits by McVitie's, which are obviously a huge biscuit company over here. If you're ever in a foreign country and you're wanting traditional biscuits and they've put digestives there but they're not McVitie's digestives, don't buy them. Gotta be McVitie's. The reason I like McVitie's is there's a hint of salt, and that hint of salt just brings the sweetness out. So we've gone with digestives, and of course the fact that they're plain, we've gone with hobnobs. Now if you've ever watched any of Peter Kay's stand-up, you'll probably be able to guess how the hobnob will do in the dunk test. I think this is only the second time I've used these. So my boyfriend bought me these for Christmas. I think Christmas on my birthday, and they are by Sophie Allport. If you know me well, you'll know that I love the Sophie Allport Bumblebee set. So he got me the placemat, teacup and saucer, teapot. Now this little thing here is a tea bag rest, but I like to put my spoon on it and my little milk jug. More milk. I like milky tea. Poppy isn't even asleep anymore. She's just watching my neighbours. My neighbours love to garden. They're all retired and they love gardening, and there's some neighbours in the corner who have a beautiful garden, and she's just sat watching them scrub the weeds out of the path. Alicia's being quiet though. That's delicious. Let's open these. And I'm hoping that when I open them, somebody doesn't think that they're for her. Oh, first, packets. Actually quite a nice deep crinkle there. I would say 3.5. 3.5 of that. It's just dawned on me that I don't have paper, so I'm just going to get some. So the rubber digestive gets 3.5. Hobnobs. Pleasant, slightly deeper crinkle, where this is a bit higher, and it's I would say that's a 2 for me personally. So the wrapper gets a 2. Hobnobs. Okay, taste. Just going to open them both up, put a biscuit on the plate. Okay, so I'm going to go straight in with taste. This is out of 10. I've got that little hint of sugar there. Salt, not sugar. A little hint of salt that brings out the sweetness. Now, this is a plain digestive biscuit. There's nothing amazing that's on it. It's not got loads of nuts and chocolate, but it's a nice enough biscuit to have on its own. So it's by no means a 10, but it's also not unpleasant like a toffee dodger. So I think taste wise it's probably a 6. I'm going to give it a 6. Okay, let me have a taste of the old hobnob. In my cup, it's so big. You know, I always thought the hobnob was nicer than this, but when I break it down, it's actually not. It's oaty, but it's very plain. There's almost a bit of a sweetness lacking to it. I'd say a 5. I can't believe I just gave the hobnob a 5. But there's really nothing to it. I think the hobnob is nothing without chocolate. Right, texture. Digestive has a lovely Can I carry on? I want to say sandy, but that's not what I mean. But when you start to crunch it, it goes in all little bits, and it's that kind of biscuit where you can eat it dry, but it's still really nice. So texture's out of 5. I like the digestive texture. That's it. I wouldn't be as generous to say a 7, but I would give it a 6.5. No, I can't give it a 6.5 because it's out of 5. I'd give it a 3.5 then. But if it was out of 10, I'd give it a 6.5. Hobnob texture. So it's got a little bit of oat in. There's a Almost like a bit of resistance. I'm not a massive fan of a hobnob texture. I'd say 2.5. What is it? No, I'd say 2. But it's just a bit too firm. The oats are a little bit too hard. I feel sad. Hobnobs are something I've had my entire life, and I feel like I'm betraying them. Crunch. Not much crunch at all because of the texture of the biscuit. A 2 for crunch. Crunch on the hobnob. Now this is where I think the hobnob will claw something back. Got a nice snap to a nice bite. Sorry. Crunch for hobnobs, 3.5. Would it be 4? No. Just thinking of like a ginger snap. That's a tough crunch. Okay, dunk test. I'm going to lay my cards on the table here and say that I think hobnob is going to be going for a double dunk. Digestives, I think it'll only manage a single dunk. Right, let me just try and make bitties. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, as I predicted, it made its way back from the cup over here, but then it snapped. So that is 2 points to the digestive. Not McVitie, sorry. I apologise for being slightly distracted. Poppy was heading towards a freshly boiled kettle with her little nose there, and I didn't want her getting a burn. Now let me try and hobnob. 1, 2, 3. Make it back to the tray. Here, as I expected, it's going to go for a double dunk. The hobnob's like the marine of the biscuit world. There we go. So that is a definite double dunk from the hobnob. So I've just counted up the scores. I don't know how these biscuits have done in relation to the overall scoreboard, but I can tell you, out of the 2 of these biscuits, the hobnob came second with a score of 15.5, and the digestives scored a not too shabby 17. Now, I didn't expect these biscuits to score really big. They are more of a staple biscuit that almost everyone has or has had at some point in their house, as opposed to the fancy, crazy tasting biscuits that are being sent. So I think that they definitely have a place in our biscuit cupboard or biscuit tin or whatever you keep your biscuits in. That's actually something I would like to know. Do you just have single packets and then tie the top, or do you have a special biscuit tin that you empty them in, or a box? Let me know. I have a plastic stacking box, I guess, and then I have the single biscuits and I just tie the tops. but they are never open long enough to get stale, so that's not a problem. Thank you so much for joining me on this very special episode. I do apologise for the odd cuts. If you have noticed that there's some weird cuts, or when I was trying to dunk the hobnob, that they kept on getting more crumbs on the tray and more crumbs in the bottom of the cup. That's because I actually had to do 3 takes of that, because each take Poppy decided to do something. The second take was ruined because she was trying to eat the first biscuit that I put in the bin. So before I have to do any more takes, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you on the next episode.